The story of this resilient, productive rice breed started decades before in an unlikely place. There are rice breeds, and then there are rice breeds. From rice-growing centers in Nueva Ecija, Laguna, and Davao, a highly adaptable breed of rice is spreading like wildfire, with a dramatic increase in grains per stalk that translates into much more yield per hectare for our farmers. In 1946, Sterling Paper Products started as a small bookstore in Binondo, Manila. Sterling comes from the name of its founder, Lim Se Leng, who had great interest in photographs. The company was first known as Sterling Bookbinding, with the family photo album as its main product. When Mr. Lim passed away, he was succeeded at the helm of the company by his wife Maria Ko Chauti Lim and their children. In the mid-70s, Sterling notebooks were introduced. Other products were also produced and exported to different countries. When Mr. Lim's son Henry Lim Bonlyong took over as CEO of the company, he tried to maintain its lofty standards. Everything was going along pretty well for Sterling when tragedy struck.
My mother died in a car accident. I'm very proud of my mother. I will not be what I am today if it's not my mother, or even the hybrid rice will not be as successful. No, she has always been the spirit.
Instead of letting himself be consumed with grief, he strived to continue his parents' legacy. Henry reminded himself of his parents' guiding principles, that whatever business he enters into, he should always aspire to produce goods with the highest quality.
There's an opportunity in agriculture. So there's also an opportunity for us to help also our own poor farmers to improve their lives. So I venture into agriculture, but not only agriculture itself, but research and development of agriculture.
Henry Lim wondered if China, with a fifth of the world's population, while having only 7% of Earth's arable land, can be self-sufficient in rice, why can't we? He decided to seek out the reason for the Chinese rice miracle, Professor Yuan Longping. In 1998, Henry Lim met Professor Yuan. For the country to produce enough rice, the professor had one advice: use Chinese technology to breed hybrid rice in the Philippines. He called it the tropical hybrid rice. It is not genetically modified rice, but a combination or breeding of two tough and productive rice varieties.
Hybrid, these are the new breed of rice. We are utilizing what we call the hybrid vigor concept, where usually will result to more than 25 to 30% yield advantage compared to the ordinary rice varieties. But based on experience of Sl Agritech, we can even double or more than double the current yield of the inbred rice following the recommended cultural management practices.
So I brought the technology coming from China, at that time taking a risk whether it's going to succeed here in the Philippines or not.
These scientific components made the hybrid rice variety stronger than so-called inbred rice. But first, Henry Lim had to have a research facility to produce the tropical hybrid rice. Against every advice, during the middle of Asia's worst financial crisis, Henry Lim bought a sizable tract of land in Santa Cruz, Laguna. It was to be the site of Henry Lim's rice research facility.
Before, talaga you cannot even swallow the brown rice. Kasi sa tigas ng mga brown rice na yan, it's really a pain to eat brown rice. But when we came out with the Doña Maria brown rice, ibang klase ito. Malambot pa ito, kahit nalagay mo sa refrigerator the next morning, sprinkle mo ng kaunting tubig dyan, lagay mo na sa microwave for 2 minutes. It's as good as new already. I think a lot of people, or even field rice, hopefully even Erie will agree with me that our brown rice is the best tasting brown rice in the world.
This is Sl Agritech Corporation's plantation in Ugong, Laguna. Rice production happens here. Before the grains reach the market, hundreds of laborers, farmers, and professionals tend to each stage of the process, from hybrid seed conditioning to milling and packaging. When harvest time comes, wet palay are drained and dried in this room.
From CG sa field, re-receive namin yung palay, tutuyo natin sa mechanical dryer, then imimiling natin dito, itong machine na to.
This is the machine used in milling SL Agritech's premium product, the Doña Maria rice.
Bali sa milling, sa input natin, meron tayong pre-cleaner. Dito nililinis ang palay, then after pag malinis na, pupunta siya sa husker. Sa husker, doon binabalatan yung palay. Then, pupunta siya sa husk aspirator, doon natin tatanggalin yung ipa. Then, pag nakuha na natin yung brown rice, pupunta naman siya ng separator. Sa separator, dito pupunta yung brown rice, saka syempre yung palay, hindi naman totally 100% na nabalatan. Yung palay, babalik ulit sa husker. Then, yung brown rice, pupunta naman sa destoner. Dito, kung sakaling may na kasama siyang bato, tatanggalin ng destoner yan. Then after ng destoner, punta siya sa whitener, 7.1, 7.2, double pass siya. Then doon niya tatanggalin yung bran ng brown rice. Then after nun, pag maputi na siya, pupunta naman siya sa polisher. Dito sa polisher, dito natin siya pakikintabin by means of water and air. Then after nun, pupunta siya ng sifter. After dito sa sifter, dito natin ibubukod yung whole grain at saka yung mga broken. Yung whole grain saka yung 1/2 pupunta sa color sorter. Doon sa color sorter, ibubukod natin yung mga defective. So yung mga pangit na bigas. Then after nun, pupunta siya sa grader. Dito sa grader, dito na natin kukunin talaga yung whole grain, yung buong bigas. Then after nun, finished product na siya.
SL Agritech produces Doña Maria Premium Quality Rice, one of the leading rice brands in the country. Its 6 variants are Jasponica, Jasponica Brown, Miponica, Miponica Brown, Jasponica Conji, and Jasponica Plus. SL Agritech claims their milling process is the best in the country. The result? Crystalline rice grains.
Yung kiskisa natin sa labas, bali sila kung tawagin, straight mill lang. Halo-halo ang whole grain, 1/2, 1/4. Then wala silang mispalis, yung pakikintabin yung bigas. Hindi tulad sa atin, kumpleto tayo. Hinihiwalay natin yung durog sa buo, then pinakikintab pa rin natin siya.
SL Agritech was the first agribusiness firm to be awarded the ISO-certified Quality Management System for its commitment to produce high-quality rice products. The SL Agritech Research Facility itself has generated much-needed jobs since it started operations in 1998.
After seed production, ang ginagawa ng department namin sa contract growing is humahanap kami ng mga lupang mapapatam na namin ng palay na SL7 or SL9 at yun sila yung tatawagin naming contract growers.
Mang Andres owes much to SL Agritech.
Maraming mga gani yung hybrid. Halos doble ang naaani ko kaysa sa inbreed. Nung kasi ako nagtatanim ng inbreed, halos sapat-sapat lang yung aking mga kinikita. So hindi ko mapataas yung ani ko. So talagang yung kinikita ko, halos doon lang pambayad ko lang sa panggastos. At may pinag-aaral pa akong mga anak.
Jason Mirasol used to be a tenant farmer until he earned enough money to buy a rice field of his own.
Ngayon, nasa 20 hectares na yung palayan ko. Tapos, kabila ko ng sasakyan, kabila ko ng mga lupa.
Dahil po sa hybrid, napaganda ko ang buhay namin, napagtapos ko yung mga anak ko. Then, yun nga po, nakapagpundar ako ng mga ari-arian, nakabili ako ng lupa, nakabili ako ng sasakyan.
Sa lahat ng magsasaka na gumagamit ng inbreed, gusto ko, try nyo. Wala naman sigurong masamang itry ang hybrid.
A greatly improved variety of rice, greatly improving the lives of countless Filipino farmers and their families. Indeed, it is SL Agritech's rice technology for mankind, and Filipinos could greatly benefit from it.
We can entice more people to really patronize our own rice. We have lost the Milagrosa to the ties already. Right now, we have the Doña Maria rice, and we are not going to lose this premium variety to other countries. Every time you eat our rice, you are helping our farmers.